Hi, and welcome to this episode of Animals in Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the City of Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. The first one of the many guests that you're going to see today is Bella. Bella came to us as an owner surrender. There's a new baby in the household, and they had Bella for 7 years. And it was just a concern for the baby's safety, so they made the right decision in bringing Bella here to look for a new forever home for Bella. She is a very sweet dog. Lots of energy for a 7-year-old girl. She loves her tennis ball. We spent many times out there playing in the yard with her, and she would just keep going for that tennis ball. So lots of energy for this girl here. She's a little bit on the heavy side, so she needs a little bit of a Weight Watchers program going on, but just a real sweet-natured dog. She gets really excited when she's going out to go play. She thinks I'm going to bring the tennis ball every time I walk by. But just a really sweet-natured dog. She was the only dog in the household, so we're not really sure how she would do with another dog in the family, so it might be better if she's the only dog in the household. And probably a home with not small children, maybe some teenagers, or maybe just a single person, or maybe just a married couple. But a really sweet dog. She's about 7 years old. We're calling her kind of a German Shepherd Labrador is what the previous owners stated. They gave us some information about Bella, so we have a lot of information and history about her, and a very touching note that the owners left trying to find Bella a new home. So come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter and meet Bella. She's a real sweet girl. She'd love to be in your home with you. And here I have with me Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea is a really sweet-natured dog. She came into us as a stray, so she actually came in with another dog, Susie Q, who you'll meet next. But Sweet Pea, we're thinking that she's probably maybe a shepherd, might have some pit bull, might be some boxer in there. She's about a year old. Came into us as a stray. She has not been spayed yet, but we'll make sure that she's spayed before she goes to her new home. Really friendly dog. She's been friendly with all the dogs that she's interacted with, and again, she came in with Susie Q, so we know that she gets along with at least some dogs. So again, we don't know a lot about her. We're estimating that she's about a year old. Again, she's not spayed, but she will be before she goes home. So if you're interested in coming down to meet Sweet Pea, come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter and meet her. She's a great dog. I think she'd make a great addition to any family. And as with all the adoptions, you want to make sure that you get her some training, make sure that she learns proper behavior and how to respond around other animals and people. And I think she'd make a great addition to any home. So come on down and meet Sweet Pea at the Ames Animal Shelter. And here I have with us Susie Q. As I mentioned with Sweet Pea, Susie Q came in with Sweet Pea, and they were kind of bonded together. So we think at one point they may have at least lived together, or at least found each other when they were out there running stray. So Susie Q here, we're calling her kind of a Labrador mix. She may have some shepherd in her. And just like with Sweet Pea, we're estimating that she's about a year old. Susie Q here really doesn't have a whole lot of skills walking on a leash, although she's getting better every day. She really was scared about the leash and not really sure about walking on one. So we had to carry her when she first got here, but now she's much better. She was able to walk in here from the kennels, and a little slow, but so she needs some extra training in that area. And it's so important with all the animals that you adopt from the shelter that you do spend time with them and do some training. It's very important for stray animals. We don't know their history, we don't know what their abilities are and everything, and I think she's going to be a really smart dog and make a great addition to a family. So again, we have Susie Q with us here. She has not been spayed, so we will make sure that she's spayed before she goes home and she gets adopted. But just a real sweet, gentle dog, about a year old, and ready for a new home, ready for a home that's going to keep her forever and keep her indoors during the bad weather that we have here in Iowa. So come on down and meet Susie Q at the Ames Animal Shelter. And here I have with me Belize. Belize came into us as a stray. We're estimating she's about 3 months old, 2.5 to 3 months old. She is available for adoption. She is old enough to be spayed at this point, so we're going to make sure that she is spayed before she goes home. She does have all of her claws, and so we're going to get her spayed and look for that permanent indoor home for her. We want all of our cats to be adopted into indoor-only homes. Their lifespan is so much longer and so much safer for them when they're kept indoors, that we strongly encourage that. And just as a reminder, that is actually the law in Ames. There is a leash law, so cats are required to be kept on your property. So it's real important that we look for homes where they're going to keep them indoors. And she's such a tiny little thing. It's a very unsafe place out there for her. So if you're interested in adopting her, she's about, again, 3.5 months old. Her name is Belize, and she is going to probably be like a medium-haired kitten, very active as all kittens are, but beautiful hair here. I don't know if you can see how well on the camera, but she's got all this hair coming out of her ears here, and just makes her really unique. She's got beautiful gray coloring here. And she's available at the Ames Animal Shelter, so come on down and meet her. And here I have with us Bentley. Bentley is one of our adult cats that are available for adoption. He actually came into us as a stray. We know that his real name was Bentley. The person who brought him to us knew who the owners were, but for whatever reason they didn't come in. So Bentley's looking for a forever home now that people will care for him and keep an eye on him and make sure that he's safe and indoors. It's especially important for Bentley that he stays indoors because he is declawed in the front. But he's a beautiful cat, kind of a little bit of a medium hair here. He's a little anxious with the cameras and the lights, but definitely a very gentle cat. I'm actually going to let him just kind of run on the floor here. A gentle cat looking for a forever home. He is been here at the shelter a little bit, so we definitely want to try to find him a home as soon as possible. He is available here at the Ames Animal Shelter, so come on down and take a look at Bentley if you're interested in adopting him. Remember, he's declawed in the front, so it's very important that he stays indoors at all times. And thank you for watching this episode of Animals and Ames. Please remember that was just a sampling of the animals that are here available for adoption at the Ames Animal Shelter. Call the shelter, come by and visit the shelter, make sure you like us on Facebook and check out our website. It's all great ways to stay in touch with us, but the animals love to see people coming into the shelter, so come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter and visit us. Thank you.